Welcome, 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 everybody, to week 2 of English W130 for the summer. I will be your host, Dr. AJ Schmitz, and you will be my wonderful audience of students who will learn and use the stuff from week 1 to help you to complete week 2, as well as learn new things from week 2 that will help you to complete your assignments. The first thing that I want to make sure that everyone knows is that if you have any questions or concerns, please email me. Use the IU email system. Email me with any questions or concerns that you may have. If you don't know what's going on with the assignment, if there's a broken link, if there is a video that doesn't work, anything, please let me know. As far as what this week will entail, remember in week 1 when we covered close reading and critical reading? Well, you're going to continue to do critical reading in week 2. So all of the stuff from last week, you're going to need to use those skills for this week. And since you read David Foster Wallace's This is Water in week 1, week 2, you will be reading Garnet Cottigan's Walking While Black. Okay, you're going to do the exact same thing that you did in week 1. You're going to annotate your text. You're going to find words that you don't know. You're going to complete a glossary and find vocabulary words that you don't know. You're going to try to identify key terms. You're going to try to identify key concepts in the Cottigan work for this week. Okay, that's part of the assignment that you have to get done for Thursday. What you're also going to be learning this week is there's going to be some mini lessons and some readings on how to make connections between works and how to use quoting effectively. You're also going to learn a little bit about the thesis, which is a portion of the introduction paragraph, usually comes at the end of the paragraph, and it is not just one word, it's not a question, it is a statement, and it usually comes in a 3-sentence statement. A thesis tends to be is, what's the problem? Why is the problem? How is we going to fix it? Okay? It's always that kind of a program. A 3-sentence statement identifying a problem, explaining why the problem is a problem, and how we're going to fix it. We are going to start learning about theses this week, but we're really going to be focusing on the Cottigan reading and all of the close reading skills that you have picked up from week 1. You're going to be focusing on how to connect 2 different texts and how, when you do those connections, how you will be able to quote effectively inside of those connections. That is our goal for this week. You have assignments that come on Thursday and Sunday, just like every week. On Thursday, you're going to have to do 2 assignments. They'll be both due on Thursday. That's the glossary of key terms and or the glossary of vocabulary that you picked up from Cottigan, which you have written down and defined so that you know it, just like in week 1. You're going to also have a list of key terms, which you will put into context. You'll quote them and you'll kind of explain them. And then the same thing with key concepts. And remember the differences between key terms and key concepts. All right. And if you're a little rusty on that, or if you can't really remember, go back to week 1, look at the video, look at the readings, make sure that you understand that. That's Thursday. Sunday is going to connect specific quotes from David Foster Wallace to the Garnet Cottigan piece. Specific direct quotes, again, we're learning about quoting and how to connect those quotes between one reading and the second reading. That's what's going to happen on Sunday. You're going to have to make some connections from text 1 to text 2, all in paragraph form. We're going to see about how you can quote effectively, introduce and integrate and interpret your quotes so that they connect very well. And then a second assignment for Sunday will be a working thesis. You're not married to this thesis. It is not the be all end all of theses. I just kind of want to see that once you made a connection between two texts and understanding what a thesis is, how you can start to build one. This is moving into next week, okay? But Thursday has 2 assignments that are due. Sunday has 2 assignments that are due. The Thursday assignments are really tied to week 1 and all of the information and skills that you have learned, and the Sunday is all about week 2 and how to really connect things, quote things, make sure that your paragraphs are kind of flowing, which we will discuss. And then we're going to start working on thesis. Okay? So that's what this week is about. Week 2 is about using old skills and learning new ones. Okay? So as I said at the beginning, if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to contact me. I would love to discuss this with you. We can do it on email. We could do it on Zoom. If you have any questions or concerns whatsoever, please let me know. You know how to get a hold of me through the IU email system. That's the only thing that I will be checking. At this point, you should not be using Canvas to contact me. Okay? That's part of the rules. And I hate being that guy. It says, oh, there's rules. Don't use Canvas. It's just like too many layers of conversation. It's too many layers of things. It's so much easier just to use the IU email system. Okay? So if you have any questions or concerns, email me through the IU email system. Work through this module. Again, everything is step by step, just like week 1. So you're going to have to go through everything in order, just like you did in week 1. Week 2 looks very much like a week 1. Okay? So again, that's what we have going on this week. If you have any questions or concerns, you know how to get a hold of me. Now, smart people, go do what it is that you do.